Southland 1 week at a time. SCV Chat starts now.
And then,
yo,
look, Adam did make it.
Adam did make it.
So if you didn't know, Adam has a TikTok channel and has a whole Disney Christmas tree.
A what? That's new information to me.
And Carl, look, and there goes Adam.
Oh, man, I cannot believe you talked to Adam like that.
That's the gift that keeps on giving. Well, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. I know I am not. I'm actually doing some work and taking a class right now behind the scenes, but working on that. But it is our Christmas special. But before we get started, the views and opinions expressed in this broadcast are not necessarily those of the SCV, its GEC, and your division brigades, camps, or subsidiaries. Strictly those of us who are expressing them. Hi, Carl.
Faversham, y'all.
Hi, Sean.
howdy.
Hi, Moose.
How you doing?
I got a disturbing letter dropped off at my office today.
It wasn't from Santa.
It was not from Santa. I'm trying. I scanned it into my computer earlier, but for some reason I'm trying to access my scan file from home so I can bring it up so everybody can see what was dropped off on my door. Hi, Adam.
Hey,
Hi,
Adam.
I like that Disney Christmas tree.
Oh, good.
Carl looks slightly concerned.
He should be.
Well, anytime I'm in such a prestigious company as the four of you, I get concerned.
Prestigious.
Talking about Adam? He's the only one prestigious around here.
Hashtag prestigious worldwide.
Looking to see if Commander-in-Chief was behind me or something. Prestigious usually not applied to my name.
Hey, did Kenny Rogers ever get a haircut?
Not since last weekend. So he's still in his Kenny Rogers phase as far as I know.
Yeah. Wait a minute. There's a Steinfeld joke in there. Kitty.
Wait. I got to now. I got to see if I can make a meme of Jason next to Kenny now.
Well, you already did the T-Rex. Why not?
So
I mean, I did the T-Rex one as he was announcing for Commander-in-Chief. I've already proven I have real no boundaries.
What is on Moose's head?
Antlers.
he's the captain now.
You gotta come up closer to the screen. I got. What is this?
I am the captain now.
All right. What does that have to do with Christmas?
Not a dead dumb thing other than I couldn't find my Christmas hat.
Okay. I don't want to be left in the dark on anything. So.
I thought it was something from Orsac.
I thought he was maybe trying to mimic some part of Christmas that none of us understand. With Moose's pronunciation of word, captain could translate into elf.
Yeah.
The captain of elves.
Now,
And your name is pronounced Carl, but it's really Bill.
Right. It's spelled Bill. It's pronounced Carl.
it's always confused me, that one.
Speaking of illiterates, Moose, here explain why I got this letter today.
Monroe. Moose was supposed to let me on the chat tonight to talk about I got to be careful how I pronounce this one.
Flocking trees.
And my new mole trap, but he clearly lied to me. I had my cousin Cooper C. Cooper the fourth hack Moose's computer and delete the
Gag video.
Gaga video. Next time, control him better. Much love from a distance, Thomas Franklin.
No, that is not what it says.
That's not what I said.
With much disdain.
With much disdain.
I'm impressed. He spelled his own name right.
Yeah, and disdain.
Yeah.
So
but everything else
Moose,
is butchered.
What was Thomas Franklin supposed to be on tonight?
I never got back. He never got back with me.
Do we have a gag video?
Oh yeah, I have it loaded up right here, actually. Holy piss, he deleted it. I don't know how he did that. Did you give him the password?
No, evidently Cooper.
Wait a minute, wait. How did he get his cousin Cooper C. Cooper,
The
who
fourth.
was a Confederate general?
The
Oh,
fourth. I had my cousin Cooper C. Cooper the fourth.
So Cooper C. Cooper had offspring. See, I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
Connor, by the way, do you have the latest the Cooper C. the only known Cooper C. Cooper portrait? You happen to have that? No. That was him at a UCV reunion.
I don't have the newest one.
We found that portrait though not too long ago.
I know, and you sent it to me, and I have changed cell phones since then. By the way, if anybody in the SCV is trying to reach me and I'm not reaching back out to you, it's because I have a new cell phone, but I kept the same number. So I've lost a lot of contacts. So I lost that picture.
Oh,
I got it. I'm gonna text it to Moose because this is of great historical significance. Everybody really should see this.
I'm thinking this is something for the museum. I mean, you really got me.
Adam already trying to get you to donate it to the museum.
Unfortunately, I don't have the original. I found this on the internet.
Just a copy.
Well, it was one of those Library of Congress sites.
Or Getty Images or something like that. All right. I just texted Moose. Moose can pull it up.
Okay.
Supposedly, this is a excuse me.
Bless you.
A portrait of Cooper C. Cooper. It's not a painting, I guess. It would have been a photo.
Yeah, I got it.
Tintype or embryotype or something like that.
Something like it, yeah. Well, obviously, it was years after the war because although he was in uniform, he had redone his hair.
Again.
So this was up in the experimental phase of mustard gas and all that other whatever they experimented on him. Did you get it, Moose?
Yeah, no, I'm sending it to myself right now.
Hey, Adam.
This is a real find. We need to have a Cooper C. Cooper exhibit at the museum.
Yeah, he inspired two very famous songs. ZZ Top's Sharp Dressed Man and Do Your Ear Hangs Low off of Barney.
All right, I'm not familiar with the second one.
Do your ear hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow?
Yeah, see, y'all are all 20 years younger than me, buddy.
That song's a lot older than Barney.
I just remember it from Barney.
Well,
that explains a lot.
even as a child, I did not like humor or entertainment. So,
All right. Can I get a drum roll, please, for this reveal?
Da, 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 da.
Really Cooper regard too. I've seen him.
Well, you know the story behind Cooper C. Cooper, don't you, Adam?
Oh, I'm not really familiar with his service.
Oh, Carl, tell him.
well, he served during the war, and years later, after the war, after reconciliation, we got up into the late 1800s. The U.S. government had begun experimenting with various types of chemical weapons and all this, and he, volunteered as a kind of a guinea pig to have these things tested out on him, and vaccines, all kind of stuff, and it resulted in the loss of all of his body hair, and so he took to just painting hair on himself with magic markers and Sharpies, and that was how he appeared at every reunion and in any public event. After that, was he just painted whatever facial hair, bodily hair that he thought was necessary for the occasion. Yeah, true story if I ever told one.
And he had long ears.
Well, we don't know. There's no way to tell. And I don't know for sure, but rumor has it that he has offspring.
Well, evidently he had an offspring, the second, who begatted another one, the third, who in turn begatted a fourth one, who is evidently computer savvy and is cousins to Thomas Franklin.
It's been recently uncovered that his middle name was actually Cooper.
Oh, his parents hated him.
Shaw's just speechless. I've never heard that.
I'm like, damn.
Cooper.
Well, he was from Tellico Plains, if that explains anything.
His name and battle accounts do appear in various hard to find after action reports. They're there, but you got to really look for them.
We lose JCB already?
Chuck Mack asked if he was an educator.
He could be. You never know.
Yeah, anything's possible.
We killed GCB. Apparently, he's gone now.
I think he essentially made himself subject matter.
He could have checked out.
He was not the study or he was the study itself.
That's fantastic.
I didn't check out. I was getting a glass, and I keep hearing something that sounds like a hedgehog rustling through the leaves out front. I am afraid that
It could be Thomas.
Yeah, I'm afraid Thomas Franklin, because he's down in my area. He left that note at my office. I'm afraid he's trying to seek revenge.
Well, the real question is, has anybody heard from the son of Harold Philpott recently?
He is actually in jail.
In jail?
Jail?
Yeah.
What did he do this time?
What did he do this time?
This time
it's him.
Let me guess. Failure to appear.
It's just me.
Not this time.
Pop-Tart fight?
This time he was, from what I could understand from his son, the grandson of Harold Philpott, who is got a weird Canadian accent. He was picking up what his dad did. You know what his dad did for a living, guys, right?
Yeah, he was a traveling piano salesman?
Door-to-door piano salesman. Well, the son has decided that he is going to take up his daddy's reins and mantle and went to an HOA neighborhood with clearly no soliciting signs, and some Canadian Karen, they went ahead and pressed charges.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't quite gotten. He's carrying the small pianos around. He hadn't quite gotten to dragging the Steinway through the neighborhoods yet, but he's doing pretty good.
So the one that Schroeder played.
Yeah, exactly.
We do have something from Jason. Breaking news: SCV chat. Thomas Franklin sabotage Gabriel. How long has that been scrolling on the bottom?
Since we broke the news that the letter.
I've been busy. I've been talking. I've been talking to Jason. He has something for us. I'm gonna wait for Adam to get back, and we're gonna talk about it.
Okay. Well, in other news, I got a Christmas card in.
Sweet.
Another news, I dropped the Christmas card.
Oh no, the poor Christmas card.
Yeah, it's from the SCV's Tiger Woods and his daddy. So that's a running thing. That's a running thing between me and Harrison. It's there's a movie that came out called The Water Boy, and the part of the premise is that he doesn't know who his dad is until the very end of the movie, and he runs up. The dad runs up. He's all cross-eyed and goofy looking, wearing a leisure suit out of the 70s. And he said, "It's me, your daddy, Roberto. We could be like that Tiger Woods and his daddy." Well, that's been a running joke between me and Harrison. Now Adam's back.
Yep.
Ever since me and Dad started going on more SCV trips together, every time Connor sees us, he's like, "Y'all are just like Tiger Woods and his daddy."
So,
okay.
Dave Perkins, no, he was not arrested for trespassing, soliciting an indecent exposure.
All right, so we do have.
He wasn't wearing shoes.
I think we got to get him on the show to defend himself, man.
We really do. Connor is just dragging him.
This sounds very close, to what's the word, libel.
Yeah. Listen, that's what the grandson of Harold Philpotts told me.
Yeah.
What did he use his one phone call to call you?
No, he called the grandson of Harold Philpotts, who called me.
Oh gosh. He has a son?
I didn't know there was a grandson. So we got
grandson. How old is he?
He's about your age.
Is he a member? I
think so.
All right. Well,
Adam's right there. He can pull it up.
We do have something from Jason real quick. He asked us to look at the difference between these two pictures, and he wants your honest opinion. So just let him know. Say it out loud. I'm pretty sure he's watching. But Jason wants to know what is the difference between these two pictures.
There's no Dolly Parton.
I see 3 pictures, and one of them's a chick. And I don't know who the other 2 are. They look like the same person. Well, one's got glasses. One's got abnormally short arms.
Crossed over a potbelly.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what he's getting at.
I don't know either. They kind of look like the same person to me.
Yeah.
We picked.
Shut up. We're not done yet.
Look.
I'm waiting for Carr to go into a Kenny Rogers song.
I'm not gonna go into a Kenny Rogers song. Listen, Jason has a very tough job as commander in chief.
He does.
You know, I mean, it's hard. It's a hard job. I mean, he's got to know when to hold them. He's got to know when to fold them. He has to know when to walk away and know when to run.
He never counts his blessings while he's at a GEC meeting.
Yeah, nor his commander stipend, because you never count your money while sitting at the table.
And this is true.
There's time enough for counting after the meeting's done, man.
Exactly.
We all know that.
Yeah. I mean, he is very stoic. He's like an island in the stream. That's what he is. No one in between. As commander in chief, he gets all these questions, but and when he makes the decision, how can he be wrong?
Not to mention, man, he had a tough upbringing before Miss Linda came into his life. I mean, with Lucille and all that, that went on back then.
Well,
some people called him the coward of the county.
Well, don't forget about his NASCAR career.
Well,
what was that, John?
Even to this day, I've seen him have to step back and check what condition his condition was in.
What I was saying, GCB, don't forget about his six-pack.
Yeah. We're going to get a call after this. This may be our last episode, guys. We're going to get a call after this. He's going to tell us to cancel the show.
Let's go out on our shield, boys. Christmas and day before.
Jason, that is a good question. I don't know how his chicken franchise is going. We all need to go support it. Half the proceeds are going to pay off the museum.
Kenny!
Adam's texting him right now. He's trying not to laugh.
Adam's been silent. Please tell me you text him to go back and watch this.
Please tell me Kayla's watching. I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
He's being hunted by the T-Rex hunters. That's why Jason's not.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, that was fantastic.
All right, let's pick on Ron Kennedy now.
Sure.
I saw my buddy Dennis Stubblefield get Carl to sing. I did not get to catch chat last Monday or Commander's comments Thursday night. I didn't get to catch them live. I was tied up doing other stuff. But I went back and watched. And Donnie showed a picture of me playing a guitar at the Yellowhammer Jammer. And Ron said, I didn't know Carl played.
Really?
Think of the irony there.
Yeah. On our show, where you've done the theme song, plus the
for 3 years.
Song. I mean, literally, for most of the season, even as just a gag to mess with Moose.
Well, the guys are on the break now. Don't know where they've gone to. Let's go to the kitchen and get ourselves a treat.
I'm going to the kitchen. I'll be right back.
He's going to get moose steaks.
Quite literally. Well, let's check the comments. Feliz Navidad, Rich Garcia, and to the Gainesboro Invincibles camp from Gainesboro, Texas. Good evening to Kyle Thompson from Kentucky. Paul, that's right. It does look like him. Look like him before the surgery. Dave Perkins, the son, grandson, daughter-in-law, and mother-in-law of the late great Harold Philpott, live in Canada. David Pope, I'm glad to know that Cooper C. Cooper wasn't that far away from where you live. Paul, he looks more like Cooper C. Cooper than Beauregard.
Thank you, Rob.
Yes.
Thank
We've
you.
got the captain hat, the logo hat, the naughty hat, the Adam hat, and I can't see Sean's hat.
Yeah, it's the Florida Division hat.
Florida Division hat. I don't think Carl needs to go to Nashville. They've already had one tornado enough.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or otherwise.
Compliment. So tell us about some Orsacki. And for those that don't know, Carl's originally from the subtropical Independent Federation of Orsac, or he was at least spent some time there. Tell us some wonderful Christmas traditions from Orsac, Carl.
Well, you had the Santa Claus was banned. Okay.
He's banned.
Banned, yeah. Can't have Santa Claus in Orsac because birds are illegal there. Okay, so anything that flies can't come into Orsac.
Birds aren't real. I've been telling y'all this. They know they're spy drills.
We had the Yuletide Cyclops and the Christmas Yak is what we grew up with. And and you when you wanted to write letters to the Yuletide Cyclops, I mean, you had to. It was a very ceremonial thing that you marched them down to the end of your driveway, which was usually long and winding, about a half mile or so, and then you stood there. You had your letters, pulled down tightly over the tip of the mail stick, and you firmly planted the mail stick in the ground, and you stood there as long as it took for the one mailman. We had one mailman on the entire island, which was 20 miles wide by 60 miles long. So you could be standing there for 2 or 3 days, to get your letters off to the Yuletide Cyclops. And I don't know what else you're looking for, man.
Like for Santa Claus, you leave out cookies and milk and maybe a carrot for the reindeer. What did y'all leave out for the Cyclops?
Oh, well, he didn't visit you. You had to come to his house.
Where was his house?
It was on the north end of the island.
Oh, okay.
They had a big thermometer up there.
Did you bring him anything?
On the entire island. That's how you knew you were at the right place. Like a 8-foot tall thermometer.
Well, did you bring him anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Beef jerky, chicken McNuggets, stuff like that.
But chickens were illegal.
The McNuggets weren't.
Just live birds.
Right. Dead birds are fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Octopus Pop-Tarts were a big favorite.
For the Cyclops or the Yak?
Exactly.
Okay. So Sandy, so what did you get if you were a bad kid?
I'm with you, Rob.
If you were bad,
yeah.
I never could prove this, but I remember for several weeks after the holidays were over, seeing male children have to walk around in grass skirts, and I always figured, yeah, those are the bad kids.
I'll do it.
It was totally humiliating to them. I mean, they weren't happy about it. Neither were their parents, but I mean, the law down there was absolute. What the Cyclops said, Cyclops got.
Okay. So did y'all have any carols like we got Santa Claus is coming to town and?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There was one carol.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, I mean, I'd have to sing it to you.
Well, please do.
Okay.
We're not twisting your arm here, Carl.
Well, I'm gonna see the Utah Cyclops riding on the Christmas yak. We're gonna have so much fun we might not ever come back. And that was it. That's the whole song.
That's so much better than Deck the Halls.
It's up there.
Well, did y'all have any special food? Like at my house, we do standing rib roast for Christmas and twice baked potatoes and baked beans. Southern baked beans, not them Yankee ones.
The big feast was liverwurst nachos.
Could you repeat that one more time?
Liverwurst nachos and cornflakes.
Just regular cornflakes, not frosted flakes.
Yeah, we weren't. It wasn't a very fancy place, man. I mean,
Was it all mixed together?
no. Cornflakes are a side item. Honestly, like Christmas, you could put tomato in your cornflakes or something like that. I mean, yeah.
Y'all follow any of those traditions now in Alabama?
In my house? Were you nuts? No.
Y'all don't do the mail stick?
Well, I mean, we don't tell people about it.
Well, it's kind of one of those things that you can't hide. If there's a wide standing at the end of the street, at the end of the driveway with a stick with a bunch of letters on it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, but around here, they just think we're crazy. They don't know what he's,
Oh, okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
They hear gunshots going off of my house all the time. They don't ask no questions.
Yeah, but say that's the man who teaches firearm training. We're not going to ask him questions.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And y'all realize that this entire episode probably just got me unelected to Army commander because,
we just saved you 4 years of pain.
I've had about 12 episodes that have cost me. So
yeah. For the record, so that everybody out there watching this doesn't think Carl's off his rocker. These are stories that I made up to tell my children when they were kids. I used to put Wyatt to bed at night when he was 5 or 6 years old and tell him stories about Orsac, and he would just laugh himself to sleep. So, yeah.
Wait, there's no Orsac?
I didn't say that.
About to say, let's not get crazy here.
Yeah. His favorite was when the mayor would send the police to arrest Oogle Boogle Farslar and Klupus for jumping on a trampoline. They were imitating birds. And one of the stories, he was had the three of them out in the yard throwing the frisbee, and it got caught up on a tree limb, and Farslar decided he was going to climb up on the roof and jump over the tree limb and knock the frisbee out. And Wyatt was about 5 years old. He yelled, "Don't do it! Don't do it, Farslar!" Well. Birds are illegal. If you even imitated a bird. Yeah, the funny part about it, I don't know if it ever registered with him, but how do you keep a bird in jail?
A big old net.
Yeah, they can fly and they can go right through the bars, right? But he never asked questions like he was 5, so there you have it.
Crazy good.
Didn't y'all hear the Christmas Jack on a hayride?
Yeah. Sam was about 4 or 5 years old. We took a hayride. It was on Halloween down into the woods at night and had a big bonfire. We're all sitting there on hay bales around the bonfire, and my wife, there were deer walking behind us through the woods. And my wife heard them, and she says, I heard something back there. Sam's about 4 or 5 years old, said, Christmas yak.
Oh man!
I got told by some of the parents when the kids went to school telling these stories that I should be writing children's books.
Yes, Carl, I'll buy every single one of them. Yes. Orders.
Yeah.
Ron said he says, Carl, I used to worry about skinning deer in front of my 3-year-old.
For those that are just now tuning in, are
welcome.
Usually we have on our Christmas episode we have our gag reel of the year, and we try to have our own little virtual Christmas party where we laugh, and some of us drink bourbon. Adam, the rest of us, just try to enjoy the festiveness of the holiday season. Well, I got this letter today at work just to remind everybody that Moose was supposed to bring Thomas Franklin on so he could show how to flock trees and try to sell his mole trap to, get some business up for Christmas. But Moose never got back with him. So Cooper C. Cooper IV hacked his computer and deleted the gag reel. So it'll have to come out later on. We're sorry.
I thought the gag reel was an after New Year's thing.
No, we release it because for those who don't know,
because like so far tonight is a gag reel.
Yeah,
that's supported episode.
The funny thing is, no Christmas in Dixie episode has ever made it to the gag reel because that's the night the gag reel's played. That changed after this year.
It should show the Christmas from last year then.
Yeah, it should. I might go back and rewatch that episode, and since we didn't show it tonight. But for those who don't know, SCV Chat ends its physical season on Christmas in Dixie. We are at Christmas in Dixie IV. This is the end of season 4. We will be back sometime in January for season 5. And every year we've had a gag reel. I believe we started this season 2, season 1.
It would have been season 2.
It would have been season 2 we started this.
Yeah.
So we've had 3 of them, with this being, of course, the 4th. And I had it ready, unlike last year. Last year was a train wreck. Adam remembers it because Adam was celebrating Christmas in July last year, apparently, because he would come to me at last year, the middle of National Reunion. Hey, you remember how you messed up the gag reel? Okay, Adam, thanks, man. Love you too. But
you left all kinds of stuff out of the gag reel.
I am only as good as my notes on my phone.
So he's not very good.
I mean yeah. Can you even read your own notes?
It's on my phone.
Well, I mean, I know.
He can decipher them, and that's all that matters.
I'm not picking on Moose here. I handwrite myself messages all the time, and then go back 2 days later and what the hell is this?
Well, if you ever see Harrison leaning in like this, or like this. He's taking a picture of the timestamp of the episode. That's his notes.
That's my notes. I take a picture of the timestamp of the episode whenever something's funny's happened. The only problem is like when episodes I'm not there or episodes where I'm not watching along, unless I just have abundance of free time, which usually I don't, sometimes I'm not able to go back and watch it. And so, I mean, I miss out on funny stuff all the time. So, sometimes it's just hard to stay on top of it. But I think I did a great job with the gag reel this year. I threw Jason in there a bunch just to mess with Jason.
Yeah.
Well, Adam, has Miss Kayla let you finish? Are y'all done decorating now?
Lord, I hope so.
Yeah, just for that, I'm going to send her some ideas off of Pinterest. And
off the Pinterest. You said that like you were 85 years old.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to send her some ideas off the Pinterest and make her make you decorate some more.
Adam accidentally deletes Connor's records from the SCV database.
Well, we can't really hear him because he's got a bad connection tonight. So
Bless his heart.
it sounds like he's saying that's a good idea, little buddy. I really appreciate it. It gave me a thumbs up. So y'all need a bunch of little red trucks hauling Christmas trees around your house.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Wait a sec.
You don't want a little red truck hauling a Christmas tree?
I think a swamp buggy hauling a Christmas tree.
Hey. James Martin wants to invite everybody to come out this weekend, this Saturday, for the world's largest redneck Christmas parade in Rock Run, Alabama.
Cool.
You doing that background music again?
No.
I will ban you, which ends up banning me and canceling the show.
Dude, let's play some Christmas music in the background.
And feeding the ducks is not Christmas music.
Feeding the ducks where I'm from is Christmas music.
Oh boy.
There you go. I will have a blue Christmas without you. That's my best Elvis imitation. Close as I can get.
You want to see mine?
Whoever owns the Elvis copyright, please don't take us down tonight. that would suck. I didn't think
my best Elvis impression.
Do what?
You want to see my best Elvis impression?
Yeah. Oh, come on. That's cold, man.
All right, he's gone.
Yeah, ban him. He's banned.
Ban him.
Adam laughed.
Adam, that's.
I thought you were going to do this. Yeah. Poke your lip up in there.
I can't do the twitch.
Exactly, Walter.
Lord have mercy. Well, guys, I don't know how we can top Carl playing Elvis.
I really don't. I think we just need
Adam's requested the Porky Pig version, Carl.
I can't do it.
Yeah, we'd get sued. Y'all trying to give me work over the holidays?
Yeah, Adam, what are tomorrow is the last day to order something from headquarters to ensure shipping, right?
That's correct.
So if actually no, well, it says the 13th. So guys, if you haven't, and ladies, if you haven't gotten that special gift for your SCV member, go and order now. Well, not right now. Wait for the show to end. But go and place your orders. Nothing says Merry Christmas like a SCV logo item.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very true.
Yep.
Well, you know what we need now.
Or wait, hold on. Or if you have a liberal friend that you really cannot, or coworker, something like that you really cannot stand, make a donation in their name to the museum.
There you go.
There you go. Now, all right, Adam.
I'll tell y'all what, man. I actually bought Jason Boshears a very special Christmas present this year. The dude, I mean, he works his tail off, and we've even had times, I think Adam will attest, that you got the commander-in-chief at headquarters cutting grass. I mean, and it got me thinking, he's like Superman of the SCV. So I bought him a cape with the SCV logo on the back of it, but it got here, and my wife said, he can't wear that. He'll step all over it. It's too long. So
I thought he was going to go in a different direction.
No, I saw.
I didn't know which way that was going.
it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. All right, Adam, hear me out, dog. All right. So,
did you just call him dog?
Yeah.
No. All right. Next year, Santa hats with the SCV logo on them. That's it.
Oh, I'm all over that. That's awesome.
I thought Moose was going to say clip-on neckties.
No, I'm not that lazy.
I'd buy one.
The clip-on necktie?
You need a cousin Eddie. You need a cousin Eddie SCV ascot.
I actually had this mug that I
with a white see-through white sweater.
I got one. I'll be cousin Eddie for Christmas in Dixie IV. Don't you tempt me.
I think that's already been done.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
You can come down here and we could go hunting for the skunk ape.
No, Sean. I think I'm good, man.
I'll be there.
At least it's not the elusive barn porpoise.
No. Actually, I'm going to be in Florida. We need to get Calvin to line us up a skunk ape hunt next month when I'm there. Because I'm coming in on the 20th.
Oh, I know you are.
And not leaving till the 22nd. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming in for the Lee Jackson dinner up there.
Yeah, Jacksonville. I hope the turn. He's talking about how big a turnout they have every year. I hope it doesn't dilapidate when they find out I'm speaking.
I don't think it will.
No, it probably encourage people to come.
In Alabama, if you tell them Carl's the speaker, nobody shows up. They're like, "No, we're tired of hearing him. We hear him all the time."
This is stuff they don't like.
No. Adam laying down some pain over here, man.
None of us will get invited anywhere anymore.
Yeah, after this show, that's pretty much killed any speaking careers we wanted to have.
Who did?
Anytime we speak on this show, we've killed any future in the SCV we ever wanted to have.
Yeah, speak for yourself, Moose.
Yep, speak for yourself.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave that.
I'm I'm the gift that keeps on giving, in my opinion. And my sister's still watching. She'll say, yeah, that's my opinion.
You are the gift that
Donnie's right. Donnie's
And-
right down here. Merry Christmas, all Southerners have a lot to be merry about, and Christmas highlights I read. He's right. I mean, you know, not to get too serious and everything. I know this is a fun show, but yeah, Christmas was, you know, Christmas was always a Southern holiday. The Yankees actually outlawed Christmas. They couldn't stand the idea that people were having too much fun. You know, true story. And then they ultimately turned Thanksgiving into a national holiday as a means of trying to downplay Christmas. But Christmas was always a Southern thing. It still is. I mean, the Yankee influence in Christmas that we see today is how much money is spent. You know, trying to make sure. Well, I know somebody's going to spend $100 on me. I got to spend $100 back on them. That's a Yankee view of things. If you go back and listen to the Southerners from the, you know, prior to say the 1950s, you know, if they got an orange or an apple or something like that for Christmas, that was a big deal. And it wasn't as consumerized as it has become. It was always more about family togetherness and that type of thing. And, you know, I was thinking about this a few years ago. I really don't remember very many gifts that I ever got when I was a child for Christmas. I mean, I remember a few. I remember one year, my dad bought me a stack of Waylon Jennings albums, you know, and for whatever reason, that stands out to me. Okay. But I don't remember, other than that, very many Christmas gifts I ever got. What I remember was my great grandparents were there, and my aunts and uncles, and my cousins that I only got to see 1 or 2 times a year from out of town. And the house was packed, and you could smell everything from dressing to pecan pie. And, you know, it was this whole, it was, you know, it was just the kind of this experience. It was the whole atmosphere of Christmas that stands out in my mind. I remember little things like waking up in the morning, and I slept on the floor when I was a kid in my Aunt Esther's room, in the house that my great-great-grandfather built back in the early 1920s. And I would hear the men talk in one room, drinking coffee and talking about this, that, and the other thing, and the women in the kitchen talking about, well, who's going to cook the dressing, who's going to cook this, who's going to cook that. That to me is what Christmas is all about. The Yankee influence on Christmas, the way they have co-opted it is that we've introduced money and outdoing each other and all of these other things into it. And I'd like to see the South, you know, get back to our roots in this, and what, you know, and it's really all about family togetherness and of course the Savior whose birthday we celebrate.
Yeah, and that's the thing that if going back to the original point, if you look at the difference between the founding you know, of the two separate the North and the South, two separate entities, you look at the Virginia Cavaliers versus the Puritans. You know, think back to Oliver Cromwell. It's that same fight that came over from England. Cromwell, when he was Lord Protector of England, outlawed Christmas and the theater and music and, you know, everything else, trying to create a, you know, theocracy over there, and it followed over here. So definitely, you're right about that.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to go on a tirade there, but the extent to which we see our people really getting caught up in the financial, the monetary aspects of Christmas is that's a glimpse of the extent to which we've sort of accepted Yankeedom.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as a put down. I mean that as, kind of something maybe we should all reflect on.
Yeah. Well, and just something that just popped in my mind is that Christmas is the time of giving, and what is something better? What's better for us to give than a proud heritage that we've already inherited, but give that to the next generation.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, gift giving's a great thing. I think it symbolizes, if I'm not mistaken, the gifts that were bought to the Christ child when he was born, right?
Right.
But my gosh, have we overdone it or what? I mean, come on.
Well,
it's become all about the gifts, not about the giving, but about the reception. What did we receive? I don't care, man. I don't want nothing for Christmas. I'm too old for that. And the Christmas to me is having my family around, my sons, my wife, my granddaughter, my friends, that sort of thing. I was really bummed out this year. By the way, Adam, I owe the staff up there and the volunteers an apology. I didn't get to come up this year. I really have enjoyed the last few years coming up and bringing food to them on the Christmas open house. And we had another engagement. We had a young man who's basically family to us, not by blood, but by choice, who graduated from Marine Corps boot camp at Paris Island. So we had to be over there. That's why we weren't there. But I fully intend to be back next year. That to me, being able to come up to Elm Springs, hang out with the group up there, all our employees, all the visitors, all the volunteers, hang out at the museum. I think last year I cooked fried chicken or something like that. I was planning on doing gumbo or something like that this year. That right there to me is about Christmas. That's the giving part of it, It's not about money, It ain't. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be
Right.
about money. And if you're driving yourself into freaking debt to prove a point that I can outgive you at Christmas, you've lost the spirit of Christmas.
Right. Well, and that's kind of why we do this episode. Like you just said, the spending time with our family by choice, which for us here on SCV Chat, or you, the ChatHeads, and everybody who we have and come on and support us throughout the year. That's why we kind of let our hair down more than usual and try to joke and everything like that.
Was that a put down?
No.
I mean, I don't know what you meant by that, but
Hold on.
What are you doing?
He's looking for the edible crayons.
He's scaring me. Look, I mean, that's probably one of my favorite things about December, though, is this show. Going up to headquarters, hopefully I get to do that this year. I've done it the past 2 years now. I'm not as cool as Carl, but they'll accept me. They'll take me up there. They'll put me to work.
And why aren't you cool as Carl? Because you can't cook and you're what?
He's on the menu.
I'm a moose.
A poor broke college student. We haven't had one this episode.
Yeah, I haven't actually. Yeah, we haven't had one. I am a poor, broken down college student. Give me money. No.
Wow.
Don't do that.
Jimmy Martin says nobody lets their hair down as much as Carl. He's turned his loose completely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
You you got to give thanks this time of year for friends like Jimmy.
Yeah.
Take your hat off again. Take your hat off again.
Tell the difference between these two pictures.
Well, that guy's got more hair than me.
He
That's-
does.
All right, Carl. We need you to grow a mustache.
No, I'm not going to grow anything. I'm going to follow my hero Cooper C. Cooper and just
Get an expo marker.
magic markers,
Yeah, magic marker.
Sharpies.
Every morning you get up, you stretch, and you.
Well, we'll color in the mustache because dead.
Well, he's going to put
gonna
lines on like Charlie Brown.
Yeah. That's Carl's greatest secret. His beard is fake. It's all fake. Rips it off. It's all drawn. It's fantastic, prestigious. I'll piss on that joke.
Should have waited for him to join the chat to do that one.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic right there, Jason.
I don't think he is, but I think I could get that printed and mailed to people.
Please do. That's our Christmas card this year. No. Okay, so let me finish my joke. Landon added the words to me. Carl's beard is actually spray-on facial hair.
It's actually really.
It's
Really, it is.
No,
Really,
it's that stuff that comes in with a cheetah pet.
It's Christmas tree flocking.
I don't know if y'all have captured, if Adam and Sean, who have good beards, have captured the irony of the two worst bearded men I possibly have ever seen criticizing my beard.
Speak for yourself, sir. My
It
beard.
seems we have lost Carl in the connection. It's a darn shame.
Y'all look like you glued Brillo pads to your face and in spots. You know, it's not even.
I did.
I mean, you cannot even connect your beard and mustaches together.
Oh, I choose not to.
Okay.
Because I'm so for this year's rodeo, I'm actually going to grow it out by him and do the handlebar. So,
Yeah, good luck with that.
My beard being under attack was not what I was expecting from tonight's episode.
Carl,
You attacked mine first.
I was agreeing with you. You said that you draw on fake on hair, and I was like, "That's it."
And actually, you're not one to really talk about hair. Take the hat off.
I can't. No. Why? No.
Take it off. Take it off.
Oh no, we ain't doing this crap. We ain't doing this.
Take it off.
No, I haven't fixed my hair today. I've been working.
I know.
No, I'm not taking my hat off. No.
See, he just said it. His hair off.
Yeah, it's all connected.
So Harrison, for those that don't know, has a really kinky matty fro.
Lost Connor now. It's just like everybody's dropping out like flies tonight.
What happened? Adam did leave.
Adam said he wanted to smoke a cigar in peace is what happened.
And drink
bourbon.
bourbon.
Well, we have been at it. Hey, Donette. We have been at it for over an hour. I was wondering if she was in the house during all the early Christmas stuff. You'll have to sit her down and make her watch the rerun and the eye rolls.
Yeah, she's not going to do that.
Yeah, figured as much.
She's going to make me watch NFL football again.
Oh, bless his heart.
Man, I'm so excited for the Super Bowl this year. I can't tell you. You know why? It's the freaking end of football season.
Well.
Actually,
How do you feel?
The XFL.
How do you feel about the Taylor Swift dating the quarterback?
What I want to know is why I want to know why a woman had two sons, and named them both Kelsey.
Kelsey.
What?
Well, Kelsey Grammer off of Frasier, that's a Kelsey.
Yeah, but still, man, I'm not naming a kid Kelsey, and especially, why would you have two sons and name them that?
Yeah, well, why does parents name him Cooper?
I mean,
Last name is given. I mean, you can't.
As far as Taylor Swift, I didn't even know who that was until this year. I know that person. I'm assuming it's a female.
It may be.
It's hard to tell. I mean, going back to Kelsey Grammer.
Todd, you're right.
Remember when Niles and Daphne were trying to name their child, and it was Tanner, Taylor, Cooper, and Fletcher, and Niles said, "Where are we getting these names? Out of the big book of medieval professions?" And so, all those names kind of can go male or female, but I don't know who Taylor Swift is. I don't know what this person is famous for, other than dating a man named Kelsey.
She continues to date people, break up with them, and then release a new album of breakup songs.
Yeah. She's very popular in the female community because she gives them breakup songs to listen to. That's as far as I get.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Bunch of auto-tune.
And all of that relates to football somehow.
She's
dating a football player, I think.
She's dating Kelsey. And,
Kelsey, right?
Boy, howdy! I should not have opened this can of worms.
This is the weirdest discussion.
We're way off of Christmas. We need to go back to Christmas in Orsac, man. Because I did not mean for us to go and just. I mean, again, I'll tell you, if you looked under the freaking Hubble microscope, you could not find my interest in Taylor, whatever her name is, and NFL football. It does not exist.
Yeah. The only thing I care about in football right now is my fantasy league and my college teams. I'll admit I still support some college football teams.
Yeah, I need to get you into fantasy bull riding, man.
Just tell me where to sign up. I can't find it.
Used to be on the PBR website.
They won't let you sign up anymore. I Googled it last time we talked about it.
Is that a legit thing?
Oh, yeah.
It was. I don't know if it is anymore.
No, I think they stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what they really need is fantasy tie-down roping.
Well, I think they may have stopped it when they held a bull riding event in Orsac, and several of the riders were arrested for flying off the bulls for imitating birds.
And the Christmas Yak, who evidently was the chief of police, issued for the other 364 days of the year, 65 on leap years.
But imagine being a bull rider trapped in a cage with birds flying around, crapping all over you and stuff like that.
So I got to ask this, Carl. What happened to the flying reindeer once they come into that town?
Oh, they don't. They're not allowed. That's off limits, man. That's why you got the Christmas Yak. He does all the riding around.
They throw the mail sticks at him.
I thought they ended up on somebody's dinner plate.
No, they're just.
Well, I mean,
they got the chicken nuggets.
Nothing flies in Orsac, man. They'll arrest a softball.
Well, we hope y'all have enjoyed this wonderful episode. We've been at it for well over an hour now. Even though we started late. We're sorry that Thomas Franklin sabotaged the annual gag video.
We
We
will.
hope that
We'll let everybody know when it comes out. I mean, I want everybody to react to it, so we might save it for the second episode of the new season or the first. Me and
Sure.
GCB. I mean, well, I know. I mean, the first episode of the season usually is a serious, more serious one, so we can do it for the second episode.
Yeah, can't be any sillier than this one. I don't know. We haven't referenced South Park yet.
Oh, yeah, I did do that one Christmas episode.
And in the words of Eric Cartman, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Respect
Hey
my
guys,
authority.
really,
Oh, wait.
yeah. We hope you've enjoyed this. This will be our last episode for 2023. We'll be back in 2024. The first Monday of 2024 is actually New Year's Day, so we will not be on that day. We should be on the 8th. That'll be our first one. We'll be discussing whether we want to do a theme like we did with the Revolutionary War this year, or if we want to do something else. If you have any ideas for any episodes or any themes for episodes, shoot them to us. We try to do a historical conversation on the first Monday. We want to do some more culture stuff on the second Monday. Of course, we have Carl on the third Monday, and Adam rounds out our month with what's happening at headquarters, our hearth and home, on the 4th. Look around the Confederation. I believe I've already had your last episode of the year, right, Moose?
Yes. Now, I do want to make a couple announcements when it comes to the next episode of Look Around the Confederation and some news. So I did ask everybody to send in some news that is going on in December and early January. That will be not a live episode, but a recorded episode that we'll have played at some point during the break. That gives you some promotion, and that gives us something to play on the show or on the channels while, of course, we're taking our break. Now, next bit of news, do we want to talk about
Sure.
all righty then. So in January and February, we will not be doing Army updates. Instead, we'll be focusing on the national offices and the candidates we have running. Each candidate will have the same time that an Army would get usually on an episode of Look Around the Confederation. Moving on, going from Army to Army, letting all positions talk, and then we'll have a lieutenant commander episode and a commander-in-chief episode. These episodes will be replayed closer to National Reunion, but we wanted to go ahead and have them ready. So keep in touch with that for January. If you're a candidate in one of these armies and want to talk to me, you can email me at scvyouthoutreach@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you very soon after the break. That's kind of it. I want to thank everybody for watching Christmas in Dixie IV. It has been another record-breaking year for us here at SCV Chat. We had Sean join the team, the Florida man. Carl, we figured out his goatee is draw on. I mean, we've had a record-breaking year, and I can't thank y'all enough for that. This has been very special to me, and I'm glad I was able to celebrate Christmas with the ChatHeads. Please share this out. Let's spread the goofiness. I don't know if we really want this episode to get out. I don't know if we wanted to make sure it stays buried on the internal logs of the internet, but it's out there now. So might as well embrace it.
Well, we cover a lot of serious business like the Arlington Monument stuff, but it's good for the rest of the world to see that, while we do take care of business when we got to, we do at times go off screen when but no, that we do like to have fun. That the SCV is not only a historical society, not only a veterans' rights organization, not only a genealogical club. We are a fraternity brotherhood, and that we are a band of brothers, and we're only as strong as we are.
Amen.
So to reiterate what Moose was saying, we hope you and your families have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For our Jewish compatriots, it's in the middle of Hanukkah right now, so Happy Hanukkah to y'all. And remember, we also have Festivus coming up on, I believe, the 23rd.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day for our good friends north of the border, the Phil Potts.
And I want to say, I think this whole episode was really a Festivus miracle.
It was. Yeah. Yeah, this holiday's a little.
Well, we lost Moose.
Oh, it's been a day.
Don't feed beefaroni to your horse around ever. Especially if you're going to be riding behind it around Central Park. But again, happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas,
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Hope everybody has a great one. Remember that next month also is Lee Jackson month, so get out there, go to some banquets, do something in your area. Remember to think locally, act locally, and vote locally when it comes to stuff, because your locals are where decisions are made on things on that area. We do not have rats. That is a lie. Thomas Franklin has evidently somehow hijacked it. So we need to go ahead and he's done it again. We need to go ahead and end it. For the last time in 2023, in the words of our good friend, the late, great Harold Philpott, no Fumar in the elevator.
No Fumar in the elevator.
5 or 7, y'all.
Get her done.
Very